You could do one thing every single day to become a better soccer player. This is it. It is the foundation of everything else. Now, I know, look, a lot of people say that the U.S. cannot compete in soccer because all of our best athletes play other sports, and this is not the real problem. Watch us play. We're just as fast. We're just as quick, just as explosive, just as strong as all of the teams that we face around the world. The difference is not athleticism, it's the basics, believe it or not, from first touch to clean passing to ball control to 1v1 ability. We simply aren't close to the top nations in all of these things, and everything else, the advanced tactics and different formations, that all comes from those things that I just mentioned. And you cannot make up for that with better athletes or smarter tactics. If you can't control the ball or make a simple pass under pressure, you are going to struggle no matter what, no matter how fast you are, no matter how strong you are. We have built an entire youth system focused on tactics, focused on possession, focused on formations, focused on bigger, faster, stronger, and using that to win before players can even keep the ball at their feet for 3 seconds under just a little bit of pressure. I see players that are supposed to be good that are playing these on these big clubs in these advanced leagues, and they can't successfully keep the ball very long in a 2v1. We've got U8 teams trying to play like pros, playing out of the building out of the back, third man runs, and all of these things when these players simply can't even control the ball. They can't control a pass coming to them on the ground. Can't control the ball well enough to lift their head. And as I said, play a 2v1. It is absolutely ridiculous that we move on to these advanced things before we ever even get close to the foundations. And that is technical skill, individual ball control. That is the foundation of the game. When we skip it, and that is what we are doing in the US, everything we build after that is built on quicksand. When you can, I almost said can't, truly control the ball, the game slows down. You make better decisions. You look more tactical. You look more composed. You look more confident. You look more skillful because you're not panicking when the ball comes to you. You're not thinking, oh, I've got to get rid of this right away because otherwise I'm going to lose it. It is not magic, it is mastery. Soccer is a series of 1v1 battles all over the field. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's 2v1, 2v2, 3v3 at most. And the team that wins more of these battles usually wins the game. I get it. It's soccer. It doesn't always happen. You can outplay a team and lose, but the more of these battles you can win, the better chance you have of winning the entire game. And if you can't control the ball, if you can't hold it under pressure, if you can't beat a defender when you have to, even if beating the defender means shielding and just keeping the ball and turning away and finding a little bit of space and time to complete a pass to a teammate, if you cannot do that, you cannot help your team. And somewhere along the line, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's coach's ego because it's a lot more satisfying as a coach to focus on tactics, but somewhere along the line, we convinced these kids that dribbling is selfish. It is not selfish, it is essential. Let me say that again. Dribbling is not selfish, it is essential. If you can beat one defender, you break down an entire defensive shape. You pull teams out of their defensive shape because someone has to come help. And when you do that, you create opportunities. That is what creates space. That is what creates scoring chances. But here's the catch with all that. Mastering the ball takes time and it takes effort, repeated effort over and over again. And let's face it, it also can get a little boring and a little redundant because you have to do the same basic stuff over and over and over again because it's not about getting it so can do it once or twice. It's about doing it so you can't do it incorrectly, right? It's not about getting it right. It's about never getting it wrong. And that is an effort that most players simply will not give. If you are one that is willing to give it, you have set yourself apart and you've given yourself a great chance at being the player that excels. It is hours against the wall. It is hours juggling. It is hours controlling, taking balls out of the air, striking, receiving over and over again. Ball control drills by yourself, getting all kinds of touches from head to toe. Like I said, it is not glamorous. It's not exciting, but it absolutely is what separates players who survive from players who thrive, from players who dominate, from players who excel, from players who move on to the next level. It is what champions do when no one is looking. Right, Mia Hamm? So here's my challenge to you right now. Right now, as you're watching this, I want let me know in the comments if you do it. Go do it and come back. When this video ends, don't scroll, don't move on to another video, don't move on to another app. Grab your ball, head outside or to the basement or whatever it is, because you only need a tiny small area. Because I'm going to link to a video that you can use, and I want you to spend 10 minutes working on your ball control. That is it. 10 minutes. Every single touch counts. Like I said, if you're not sure what to do, I have linked a 10-minute workout video. Just follow along. You're allowed to go to that video. When I said don't scroll or open another app, you can check out this video, figure out what you have to do. I'll guide you through it step by step. Then go get that 10 minutes. And you know what? Just that one video, do it every day for 10 minutes until it becomes so ingrained. Then we can start expanding, start working on other things, build that connection, develop that habit of 10 minutes with the ball every day. You can find 10 minutes. You've got to become one with the ball. That is the ultimate development secret. It is the one thing that goes into every single other thing you will learn about the game. Because if you master that, if you master simple ball control at your feet, everything else in the game becomes easier. So before you go, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Go 10 minutes of touches, come back and comment below that you did your 10 touches. I mean, your 10 minutes of touches, and I will talk to you in the next video.